Hi, everybody. It's January 14, 2020 already. This is Renee, and I have a little story to tell that's kind of has a life parallel to it. I thought it was kind of interesting as I was dealing with it at the time. Well, not too long ago, I was at the Canadian US border coming home from the holidays, and I was going along just fine. I was grateful, no accidents coming my way, no heavy traffic. Just, it was fine until I got close to the border. Then all of a sudden, there were a lot of cars, and then we stopped. I stopped, and I thought, well, this is a long way from the light. I thought, well, you know, that's what happens sometimes, but it's usually not that bad a wait. Well, anyway, I finally get to the line, and I get around a corner, and oh my goodness, it was a sea of cars. And there was a sign off to the side that said 2 hour wait. I'm like, no, you lied. I've already waited an hour, and this is another at least a couple hours to the um, actual patrol. So I came to a spot where you could turn around. And I was in the right lane where I could do that. And I kept thinking, do I wait? What do I do? Do I go back home? It was already 4 o'clock. I thought I'm going to have to scrap all the plans I had once I crossed the border. And I thought, well, darn, I'm already halfway there. I guess I'll just keep going. I'll get home a lot later. So I get close to the border, which was just a short distance, and there were 6 lanes open. And once I got to that spot, things went very smooth. And in fact, my stop was like 2 questions, and you have a good day. And I'm like 1 minute when I was there, and it went so easy. So I was grateful for that. Anyway, what I'm getting at is you got to have patience when you have a goal in mind. You got to persevere and keep going, because you may not see the end, and you don't know where it's going. You may stop a few times. You may be going a couple inches, but at least you're going. Uh, just because you're stopped doesn't mean that's a bad thing. Maybe regroup, reconsider which steps to take. I had to decide, do I go forward? Do I go back to my brothers? What do I do? So I kept going, and I'm glad I did. I really didn't want to get home the next day, but I kept going. I persevered. I had the patience. I did a lot of other things. I read, I listened to a CD, I fed the cat, I fed myself, got out of the car. I mean, I did a lot of things to try to pass the time. And so sometimes you have to do that too. You take a different direction, you reconsider things. Then when you get close to the goal, you can really see that um, there is that goal line is there. And I got there, and it was smooth and easy. And that's sometimes how it can be, especially in a relationship. If you're getting to know somebody, um, it ought to be easy. It ought to be not a lot of conflict, a lot of trying to get along. No, you need to you need to have an easy relationship where you have a lot of common interests and things like that. But one place you don't need to have patience is in an abusive relationship. That's where you don't need patience. You just need to get help, or they need to get help, or you need to do something different and get out of it. But as far as other goals in life, just keep pushing on. The color orange happens to have to do with perseverance. And If you have something around that's orange, you could remember that. Or every time you see it, or buy something that's orange, and give yourself that little reminder. There's a poem I really like too that my mom gave me on a card one day. It goes, "You have to believe in happiness, or happiness never comes. That's the reason a bird can sing. On the darkest day, he believes in spring." So, isn't that nice? Remember that. I can hear a bird right now. I think it's actually a hummingbird. So I hope you got a little something out of this message and enjoyed it, and pass it on. Like and describe. Describe. I'm so sorry. Subscribe. It's a little cold out here. Anyway, um, have a good day, good evening, whatever it is. God bless and take care of yourself. Bye bye.